Go check out FIFA coins online for great deals in buying and selling coins on Ultimate Team. Hey guys, Cody3 here, and welcome to episode 47 of the Real Deal. Now, we start this episode off with a bit of trading. You'll see there we have 4 items in the watch list. The first being a Team of the Year Marcelo, who we picked up for 320,000, and you'll notice that he has a buy now price of 348,000. And I picked him up at about 5 in the morning, and I couldn't quite understand how he wasn't bought quicker, considering the next available Team of the Year Marcelo was going for 400,000 by now. So I did pick him up, and luckily enough I did end up selling him on for 383,000, which was a profit of 43,850 after tax, which is absolutely incredible. And the next player up is a Team of the Season Castro, who we picked up for just over 30,000 and sold on for 40k, which gave us a profit of 7,750 coins. And next up is second in form Marquisio, who we picked up for 87,000, and we managed to sell him on for 100,000, which gave us a profit after tax of 8,000. So a decent amount of profit off them two players. And next up is yet again another Team of the Season Castro, who we got for not as good a deal, I suppose, but still a great deal. 31,500 we picked him up for and sold him on for 40,000, which gave us a profit after tax of 6,500. And in total, our total profit was 65,600. So not a bad trading session considering there was only 4 players there. Anyways, I cracked on in and I decided to play some matches. We are now in Division 2. I don't know how we got relegated. Well, I kind of know how we got relegated. I just didn't play all that well. But yeah, we're going to crack on into Division 2 and hopefully go straight back up at the first time of asking. And the first guy we come up against has a Premier League team with Luc Remy up front, and I reckon he could give me a good raping in this game. Anyways, into the game, and the first goal does indeed go to me. You'll see here a nice bit of build-up play, get a bit fortunate there, but Benzema is in the right place at the right time to head home to make it 1-0, and things went from bad to worse for my opponent. The ball got played over to Di Maria. He brings his keeper out here, which is very silly of him. I crossed it in. Jesse Rodriguez on the volley pounds it by the keeper, who could not get back in time, but my opponent did strike back like Star Wars there with a Jolien Lescott strike. A bit fortunate that bobbled up from after that free kick, but hey, my opponent will take it every day of the week. And again, he equalized through a Dzeko. I could not believe that. And yeah, they were 2 quick fire goals, and I was under the cosh. And again, things went from bad to worse for me, with Dzeko scoring to make it 3-2, and I had given up my 2-goal lead, and I was now losing. But I wasn't gonna lie down that easily, and I did pull one back through Di Maria to make it 3-all, and it was game on. Or so I thought. My opponent hits right back. You'll see here a few fortunate bobbles, crosses it in, and Luc Remy is there to absolutely rape me. And that's how the game ended, 4-3. Unfortunately, I lost, so I suppose it was a tough start to life in Division 2. You'll see there we had even enough shots, and yeah, that's just what happens. You win some, you lose some. I ended up losing that, so a horrible start to Division 2. Anyways, on into the next game. And again, another Premier League team. He's got Chicarito up front there with Walcott. He's also got, I think it's Asaidi or something from Liverpool there at left wing. He's obviously got David Luiz at centre back, who is a great centre back. But anyways, I do take the lead with the cross in to Benzema on the head, 1-0. And directly after that, literally only a few moments later, I end up grabbing another goal. Nice work there by Benzema. Nice little bit of skill through the legs and finesses it home past his hapless goalkeeper. And that was 2-0. And things went from bad to worse for my opponent. Di Maria down the wing, just dancing around them. Keeper gets committed to the ball, cross it in, an empty net for Jesse Rodriguez to header it into. And then I was just having a nice little game of foot when all of a sudden this happened. in the bottom left, you will notice that there's a nice little spinny little circle happening, and that can only mean one thing, and that means that my opponent has lost his connection, which also means that he decided to turn his Xbox off and rage quit. You'll see there that I was far superior in that game with 11 shots, 9 on target, his 2 with only 1 on target, and we finally get our first win in Division 2. Genuinely, I didn't think it was coming, but yeah, based on the way that I was playing, I've lost, I think, about 3 or 4 in the last 5 or so games, so I've had a really, really bad run. Probably the worst of the series. Anyways, into the last game, you'll see there, he does indeed have a Team of the Season player. Not one of the good ones, though, a fairly poor one, to be fair. And I do end up taking the lead through a Benzema on a cold, snowy night in the Bernabeu. Anyways, I do increase my lead through the main man Kaka. Great strike there with his right foot, and I love doing that move where you let it go through their legs. You'll see there I did it again. I'm a bit of a fiend, I suppose, for using that, but you see here Di Maria with a nice bit of work dances around my opponent and puts it home with his left foot to make it 3-0, and my opponent figured, you know what, I'm done with this, and once again from the goalkeeper from a similar position, my opponent quits. So that was 2 rage quits in a row, and you'll see there again I had a lot more shots than my opponent and a lot more shots on target. So that means we're up to 6 points in Division 2, and we are now effectively going to stay in the division. 7 games, all we need is, I think it's 2 more points, so there should be no problem with us, I suppose, not getting relegated. But anyways, that's it for this episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, go subscribe to my channel, and I will see all you guys next time.